The richest football clubs in Africa 2023 are exposed in this video. Top 10 richest football clubs in 2023. 10. Tout Puissant Mazembe, Democratic Republic of the Congo. Market value €7.70 million. Tout Puissant Mazembe of Congo is worth €7.70 million on the market. The club was established in 1939. Their supporters refer to them as the Ravens. The squad is distinguished by its white and black striped jerseys and black shorts. Their home stadium is the Stade TP Mazembe, which seats 18,500 people. Africa's wealthiest football clubs 2023. They have 17 Congolese Premier League titles, 5 Coupe du Congo titles, and 3 DR Congo Super Cup titles. They have won the CAF Champions League 5 times, the CAF Confederations Cup twice, the CAF Super Cup 3 times, and the African Cup Winners' Cup once. It won the African Cup of Champions in 1967 and 1968. The team would be a finalist 4 times in a row: 1967, 1968, 1969 and 1970. Mazembe was the first African Champions Cup team to successfully defend their title. Enyimba ultimately replicated this feat in 2003 and 2004. It returned to the African stage after an 18-year hiatus courtesy to the club's owner, 38-year-old Governor Mose Katumbi Chapwe. In November 2009, the squad defeated Heartland 2-2 on aggregate to win the CAF Champions League on the away goals rule. They qualified for the 2009 FIFA Club World Cup by winning the CAF Champions League. Despite grabbing the lead in the first half, they were defeated 2-1 by the Pohang Steelers of South Korea in their maiden quarterfinal encounter. Following a 3-2 loss against Auckland City in the 5th-place match, they finished 6th in the competition. They won the 2010 CAF Champions League and became the first African team to reach the FIFA Club World Cup final in December, defeating Pachuca of Mexico 1-0 in the quarterfinals and International of Brazil 2-0 in the semifinals. On December 18, they were beaten 3-0 by International in the final. In the 2015 CAF Champions League final, TP Mazembe won their 5th title after defeating USM Alger of Algeria 4-1 on aggregate. 9. Raja Casablanca, Morocco, market value €8.13 million. Raja is one of the most popular clubs in Africa and the Arab world. They are known as the Green Eagles. FIFA ranks Raja as the world's 10th best club. Raja is also rated 3rd in Africa, after Al Ahly and Zamalek. The club is one of the most popular in the world, especially in Africa. Raja, along with Wydad AC and Asfar, is one of 3 founder members of Batola that have never been demoted from the first level since its formation in 1956. The club has several long-standing rivalries, most notably in the Casablanca Derby with Wydad AC and the Clasico with Asfar. Raja developed itself as a key power in both Moroccan and African politics. After their accomplishments in the 2000 Clubs World Cup, Raja was ranked by FIFA as the 10th greatest club in the world in 2000, and by CAF as the 3rd best African club of the 20th century, after Al Ahly SC and Zamalek SC. Raja is also the most successful Moroccan club of the 21st century, with 18 trophies, and the 4th most crowned club in Africa, with 9 titles in recognized tournaments. After their accomplishments in the 2000 Clubs World Cup, Raja was ranked by FIFA as the 10th greatest club in the world in 2000, and by CAF as the 3rd best African club of the 20th century, after Al Ahly SC and Zamalek SC. Raja is also the most successful Moroccan club of the 21st century, with 18 trophies, and the 4th most crowned club in Africa, with 9 titles in recognized tournaments. 8. Entente Sportive Sédifienne, Algeria, market value €8.6 million. Entente Sportive Sédifienne is a successful club. They have won the Algerian Premier League 8 times and the Algerian Cup 8 times. They have won the CAF Champions League twice. They've also won the Arab Champions League twice and the North African Cup 3 times. They have also won the CAF Super Cup once. Entente Sportive Sédifienne is one of Algeria's most successful clubs, having won the Algerian Ligue Professionnelle 8 times and the Algerian Cup 8 times. They are also one of just 3 Algerian clubs to have won the CAF Champions League twice, in 1988 and 2014. They have also won the Arab Champions League twice, in 2007 and 2009. They also won the Arab Champions League twice, in 2007 and 2008, and 3 North African Cups in 2009 and 2010. They were the first Algerian club to win the CAF Super Cup in 2015. Entente Sportive Sédifienne won the CAF Winners' League in 2014 after defeating Dr. Congo's as Vita Club in the final, and the CAF Super Cup in 2015 after defeating Egypt's Al Ahly in the incumbent Algerian Ligue Professionnelle 1 champions. 7. Union Sportive de la Médina d'Alger, Algeria, market value €9.65 million. Union Sportive de la Médina, situated in Algiers, Algeria, is the second most valuable club, valued at €9.65 million. The club was established in 1937. They dress in customary red and black. The club boasts one of Algeria's most illustrious football records, having won the Algerian Ligue Professionnelle 8 times, the Algerian Cup 8 times, and the Algerian Super Cup twice. In 2013, USM Alger won the UEFA Club Championship for the first time. The Union Sportive de la Médina is ranked 18th among the best African teams in the decade 2001 to 2010 by the IFFHS. Union Sportive de la Médina reached the CAF Champions League final in 2015, but were defeated by TP Mazembe. With the past of the Union Sportive Musulmane d'Alger, winner of the first Algerian Championnat National in 1962-63, the Union Sportive de la Médina is the post-war reference Algerian War. In 1 year, the club Algewa won the Algeria Championship and was a finalist in the Algerian Cup in 1969. The club is going through a hard patch. The Union Sportive de la Médina is ranked 18th among the best African teams in the decade 2001 to 2010 by the IFFHS. Union Sportive de la Médina reached the CAF Champions League final in 2015, but were defeated by TP Mazembe. With the past of the Union Sportive Musulmane d'Alger, winner of the first Algerian Championnat National in 1962-63, the Union Sportive de la Médina is the post-war reference Algerian War. In 1 year, the club Algewa won the Algeria Championship and was a finalist in the Algerian Cup in 1969. The club is going through a hard patch. During that football season, USM Alger had one of the highest average home attendances in Africa with 24,286 for domestic league games. 6. Zamalek SC, Egypt, market value €10.30 million. Zamalek is ranked 6th on the list of the richest football teams in Africa, with a valuation of €10.30 million. The club was formed in 1911 and is situated in Giza. The club has won 4 African Cup of Champions clubs, 1 CAF Cup Winners' Cup, and 2 CAF Super Cups. They have won the Afro-Asian Club Championship thrice and the CAF Champions League 5 times. As one of Africa's most titled clubs, they have never been demoted to the second division and have won more CAF titles than any other African country. During the 1920s, Zamalek established themselves as the first significant power in Egyptian football, becoming the first Egyptian team to win trophies. Zamalek was the first Egyptian side to win the Sultan Hussein Cup in 1921 and 1922, the Egypt Cup in 1922, and the Cairo League in 1922-23. It is one of just 2 clubs to have competed in every season of the Egyptian Premier League, and one of only 7 to have never been relegated to the Egyptian second division. It has won 5 CAF Champions League championships, 1 CAF Confederation Cup title, 4 CAF Super Cup titles, and 1 African Cup Winners' Cup, making it one of Africa's most successful clubs. It was also the first Egyptian team to win the CAF Super Cup in 1994, defeating arch-rival Al Ahly. At the international level, Zamalek was the first Egyptian team to compete in and win the Afro-Asian Cup in 1987, and it still maintains the record for most participations, 1987, 1994, and 1997, and trophies, after winning it again in 1997. 5. Mamelodi Sundowns, South Africa, market value €10.35 million. Next, with a worth of €10.32 million, is Mamelodi Sundowns. The most well-known football team in South Africa, Mamelodi Sundowns, was founded in 1970 in Mamelodi, Tshwane, Gauteng. The squad has participated in the South African Premier Soccer League since its formation in 1996. Sundowns have won the Premier League title a record 11 times since its inception in 1996, and they have also won 3 National Soccer League championships. It is presently South Africa's most successful football team in the Premier Soccer League, PSL. They won the CAF Champions League and the CAF Super Cup in 2016, and they were voted CAF Club of the Year in 2016. They have also won the Nedbank Cup 5 times, the MTN 8 4 times, and the Telkom Knockout 4 times in South Africa. They are the first South African team to compete in the FIFA Club World Cup, placing 6th. Sundowns is owned by Patrice Motsepe, a South African corporate tycoon, and is one of the most valuable clubs in Africa in terms of market value. The club's nickname, the Brazilians, alludes to their blue and yellow soccer outfit, which is identical to that of the Brazilian national team. The squad takes pride in its peculiar attacking style, informally known as shoe shine and piano, which consists of quick, short passes on the ground and is comparable to Spanish tiki-taka. Over the years, this style of play has been duplicated in its youth teams and women's football squad. In 2021, Sundowns became the first club in Africa to win both the CAF Champions League and the CAF Women's Champions League. 4. Kaizer Chiefs, South Africa, market value €10.48 million. Kaizer Chiefs Football Club, the 4th richest football club in Africa, was formed on January 7, 1970 in Johannesburg, South Africa. The club is worth €10.48 million, thanks to its strong brand identification. Kaizer Chiefs have won 12 league titles, 4 of which came during the PSL era, and more than 50 club trophies. They have the most titles of any PSL team and are the most popular in the country, with an average home attendance of 14,873 in the 2018-19 season, the second highest in the league. The team's home games are held at FNB Stadium. The Chiefs have a strong local rivalry with the Orlando Pirates, a fellow Soweto side that Chiefs founder Kaizer Motaung played for in his early playing career. Former national team captains Neil Tovey and Lucas Radebe, as well as Patrick Ntsalengo, Gary Bailey, John Shoes, Moshuwu, Sean Bartlett, Steve Komfila, Siyabonga Namvit, and Dr. Kumalo, have all worn the black and gold jersey. After abruptly withdrawing from the 2005 CAF Confederation Cup, the African Football CAF banned Kaizer Chiefs from participation in African club tournaments until 2009. CAF has fined Chiefs for refusing to compete in a competition for the second time in 4 years. It is Sub-Saharan Africa's most popular team in Africa. At the start of the century, Kaizer Chiefs had a fan base of 16 million people. It is now believed that there are roughly 40 million supporters in southern Africa. The bulk of fans are from South Africa and neighboring nations. Kaizer Chiefs commemorate their 53rd anniversary in January 2023. 3. Orlando Pirates, South Africa, market value €12 million. The club was created in 1937 and was situated in Orlando, Soweto at the time. They were dubbed Amapirat, which translates to pirates in Izulu, when a group of youngsters who had formed an amateur football team at Orlando Boys Club split off and began congregating at the home of one of the Orlando Boys Club employees. Orlando Pirates are the first club since the Premier Soccer League's inception in 1996 to have won 3 major trophies in the same season, having won the ABSA Premiership, the FA Cup, Nedbank Cup, and the Top 8 Cup MTN8 during the ABSA Premiership 2010-11 season and the League Cup Telkom Knockout and the Top 8 Cup MTN8 during the ABSA Premiership 2010-11 season. They are one of only 2 South African clubs, along with Mamelodi Sundowns, to have won the CAF Champions League in 1995. They finished second in the CAF Confederation Cup in 2015 and 2021-2022. The Pirates have won 9 league titles and 31 trophies since their existence. Orlando Pirates football team, often known as the Buccaneers, is a South African professional football club situated in the Houghton neighborhood of Johannesburg that competes in the DStv Premiership, South Africa's top-tier football league. The squad plays its home games at Orlando Stadium in Soweto, which has a capacity of 37,139 people. The club makes money from sponsorship partnerships, ticket sales, and television rights. 2. Espérance Sportive de Tunis, Tunisia, market value, €12.75 million. Espérance de Tunis is the most popular club in Tunisia. In reality, this is one of Africa's and the Arab world's most popular clubs. Espérance is Tunisia's most successful club, having won 31 Tunisian League Professionnelle 1 championships, 15 Tunisian Cups, and 6 Tunisian Super Cups, all of which are national records. Espérance has won more domestic trophies than any other Tunisian football team. At the international level, Espérance has won 13 championships, including 4 CAF Champions League titles, 1 CAF Cup title, 1 CAF Cup Winners' Cup title, 1 CAF Super Cup title, and 1 Afro-Asian Cup. The 2010-2011 season was one of the most successful in the club's history, with Espérance winning the league, National Cup, and African Champions League under coach Nabil Maloul. Following this victory, a new committee led by Hamdi Medadeb was chosen for a 3-year term on September 25, 2011. Maloul, on the other hand, quit after finishing 6th in the FIFA Club World Cup. However, the team fell to Al Ahly in the 2012 CAF Champions League final, and star player Youssef Misakni was sold to Qatari club Lekhwia for 23 million Tunisian dinars. Coca-Cola is a well-known sponsor of the club. During the 1998-1999 season, they were outfitted by Unisport and sported Coca-Cola, Monte Carlo, Delice, and LG logos all at once. The club is worth €12.75 million. 1. Al Ahly, Egypt, market value €19.25 million. Without a question, Egypt's Al Ahly is the most valuable sports brand on the African continent. Forbes presently values them at €19.25 million, and this is not by chance. They have a strong base, the type of foundation that many European teams can only dream of, and this solid foundation translates to the money and riches that they can brag about. Al Ahly is Egypt's most decorated club, having won 42 National League titles, 37 National Cup trophies, and 11 National Super Cup titles. The club has never been demoted to Egypt's second tier. Al Ahly is regarded as Africa's most successful team and one of the continent's giants. In international competitions, the club has won a record 10 CAF Champions League titles, a CAF Confederation Cup, a record 8 CAF Super Cups, a record 4 African Cup Winners' Cups, an Afro-Asian Club Championship, an Arab Club Champions Cup, an Arab Cup Winners' Cup, a record 2 Arab Super Cups, and has won 3 bronze medals in the FIFA Club World Cup. With 23 continental titles, Al Ahly is the most successful football club in African history, and was voted by CAF as African Club of the 20th century. The club's international trophy haul is the second largest in world football, behind only Real Madrid.